Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christina with Cuddles by Christina. And happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope everyone's week is going good so far. It has been rainy and miserable here. The last few days we needed the rain, but this weather is exhausting. So while I had the energy, after I ate a quick bite, I just wanted to pop on. We're going to chat about a few different things. We're going to be a little bit all over the place, so I apologize in advance. But there's, a few things I wanted to get through. But first, this is little Ramona Joy. She is my Ashton Drake baby who does not get a lot of attention here, but she is very cute and sweet. Look at those big eyes. She is one that I have been having trouble bonding with. So before, I make any decisions about if I'm going to keep her or not, I just wanted to give her a little camera time. Look at these armatures. I know some people really don't like armatures, but I think that's really cool. She is super posable. Super posable. And do you like my new dress? This is my little blue dress from Torrid. I know we talk about dolls and not clothes here, but just wanted to show off my new dress. And so the first thing I just wanted to acknowledge is 9/11, 23 years ago. It seems crazy that it's been that long. So I just wanted to ask, where were you on September 11th? I know every single person remembers exactly where they were that day. And so I was in 11th grade. I was in Spanish class, and I remember walking in, the teacher had the TV on, the first plane had already hit, and I'll never forget the concern on her face. She was just looking very intently on the screen. And then class was about to start, so she said, "Clase, vamos a comenzar." She said, "I'll have to call my family later in New York and see if they're okay." We turned it off, just not knowing what else was going to happen. And by the time class ended, of course, the second plane had hit. We all knew what was going on. And I spent the rest of the day in the theater just watching the news, watching TV with all the other kids, waiting to go home, waiting to see, what in the world would happen. So I was actually supposed to visit New York City a month later that year. So I had won this contest. I've talked about how much I love Broadway. Rent is my favorite musical. So that summer there had been this contest I found online. It was airfare, hotel to New York City, tickets to see Rent, auditioning with a Broadway producer. It was this amazing contest, and I found out I won at the end of August. I was 16, had never won anything in my life, had always dreamed of going to New York City. So we made plans to take a trip that October. Well, of course, after September 11th, those plans changed. We ended up going the following April, and ground zero was still this smoldering hole. It was still awful with all the missing persons posters. It was still really intense, but it was a very, very good visit still. It was a wonderful vacation, despite, the tragedy that sort of was underneath it all. But I am glad I got to go, and I have visited the 9/11 Museum a few times, when I lived in New York. And just the world has never been the same. It's crazy that there are still stories that I haven't heard yet that come out. Like, I don't know if everyone had heard of or read the book or seen any documentaries about the town of Gander in Newfoundland, where all of the planes were diverted that couldn't land, wherever they were going in the US. They had to land, and this town that had I think less than 10,000 people had to scramble to take care of almost 7,000 passengers on these planes who were stranded. There's an amazing, amazing musical about it called Come From Away. There's a book written about it. I think Come From Away, the musical, you can actually rent on Apple TV still. I highly recommend checking that out. Just how this town came together on, you know, one of the worst days of humanity, you know, as a whole. The goodness still came out. And I think that's really important to remember still today as we continue to have all of this political divide and our country is still, you know, being torn left from right, blue from red. It's still ridiculous. So it's important to remember that we do have more in common than we have different. So I always, you know, still get emotional on this day, even though I was fortunate enough not to lose anybody. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine these people having to make the decision to jump from the towers and having all that way going down to just think about what was happening. Probably not even realizing like what it was or how it happened, just knowing, you know, obviously the building was just on fire and collapsing. Like, how do you make that choice? It really still does feel surreal, like a movie. The footage still just feels like a disaster film. So anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge that and just, you know, say God bless and rest in peace to the thousands of people who died that day, and, you know, sending lots of love to their family and loved ones who are still around. It's always going to be a tough day, I think. So if you haven't watched the movie United 93, I highly recommend that as well. Actually, one of my friends is in that movie. He's more a friend of a friend. I've met him, but he's more friends with one of my other friends. But his name is Cheyenne Jackson. He's an actor. He's mostly done Broadway stuff, but some movies. And he actually plays, not Todd Beamer, who said let's roll. He plays Mark Bingham. He plays Mark Bingham in United 93. And I think I am going to be watching that movie tonight. So anyway, just a reminder to hold your loved ones close. Tomorrow is promised to nobody. So I just wanted to acknowledge that today. But on to happier things. Okay. So before I start crying, so I'm going to put Ramona down. I do have a little H&M haul to share with you as well. I got some really cute stuff from H&M. And I opened the package, but I haven't gone through the clothes yet, so I wanted to show you all on camera. And so I couldn't resist this little Halloween outfit, the little pumpkin. So this is a preemie, or I guess preemie. Just a little pumpkin, and oh, I didn't even know it had a hat. So it's a hat and these little pants with pumpkins on the knees, and that was on really good clearance, so I loved that. And what else am I looking for? Oh, here's the other. I know I had two holiday outfits, so I wanted to show those first. I really should have brought my scissors, but that's okay. And then I also have this adorable Christmas outfit, if the tag would get out of the way. Isn't that cute? This is another preemie outfit that says, my first holiday, with these adorable little pants with the presents and teddy bear and a little bird. Looks like a drum and a rocking horse. Very festive, very cute. Also a preemie. And then that's it for the holiday clothes. So we also have, oh, this is why I ordered this. Okay, see, I forget what I order. This is a bigger outfit for a baby I have coming. Not gonna say too much now, but I thought this was adorable with the little trucks on it. So I am doing a little bit of shopping for a bigger new baby. And I still don't have just a lot of boy stuff. I really don't. So that's sort of what I'm working on with my collection. And then this is, well, definitely more spring, but that's okay. But this is still adorable. A little daisy outfit with cute little shorts and a nice little lavender color. Isn't that pretty? I thought that was adorable. It's Florida, so, you know, they can wear little outfits like that at any time. And then this was one of my favorites. Okay, how cute is this little bubble romper? And this pretty cream color, has little green, tiny green, I don't know what kind of flower that is. I don't know, but I really like the cute little collar. So I thought that was absolutely adorable. This is preemie too, but this is a little bit bigger, it looks like, than a regular, you know, onesie. But I loved that. And just a couple more to go. This is also for my bigger baby. It's just a little, like, slate gray teddy bear onesie. But I thought that was cute. This is 6 to 9 months, by the way. So I think that should fit. Yeah, that should be big enough. So we will find out soon. And then last but not least, is this, what did I order? Oh, okay, so here, this is a sweet little elephant romper playset, I guess. Is that what you call it? Is this still like a onesie? A onesie and a romper. I don't know. But it's a 2-pack. Yeah, so this is a set of 2, and this is preemie, and this is pretty gender neutral, honestly. So this is more like other animals. This is little safari animals, and this is more in like a lighter green. So I thought both of these were really cute. Oh, I think I probably got these. I was probably thinking of Tobias. Yeah, that's probably who I had in mind. But anyway, so that's just my little H&M haul. And, oh, bear with me, I gotta take a quick sip here. Not drinking wine tonight. I finished my wine last night during the debate. That's all I'm gonna say, because we're not gonna get into it. We don't do politics here, but I'll just say we're doomed. But I should be drinking wine. And then, okay, so next order of business. We did have a secret giveaway for this sweet little Behringer baby. I meant to pick a winner a little bit sooner. Sorry guys, it's just been a little crazy lately, but we only had 5 entries that I wrote down here for the secret giveaway. So we're not going to do like a wheel of names or anything. It was only 5, so I just did numbers 1 through 5 and put them in this little my little Tupperware here. So we're just gonna pick a winner for our little Behringer baby. All right, guys, let's see. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm just gonna mix everything up. I think I only grabbed 1. Yes, okay. So let's see who our winner is. I picked number 3, who is Tina English. Yay, Tina English 1223. You have won this sweet little Behringer baby boy. So send me an email. My email is always in the description of every video. It's on my profile. It's cuddlesbychristina@gmail.com. So I hope you enjoy him. If I don't hear from you in 3 days, we will go ahead and pick another winner. But thank you for the 5 of you who entered. I really do appreciate it. And that was really exciting, doing a fun little secret giveaway. And who knows, there might be more to come in the future. Okay, great. So, and then the last little thing, just to discuss real quick, now that I showed you my haul, a little shopping haul, it's a good time to talk about hoarding tendencies. So this was a topic that was going around on a couple different channels. Julie over at the Country Cottage and Spring Flower both had videos about how to stop collecting becoming hoarding. And I just thought that was such a good, interesting topic because clearly I don't have a lot of self-control. And it's really hard when it comes to this hobby, you know, you just want to buy and buy and buy. And so when does that become hoarding and how do you stop it? Now, I love the show Hoarders, and it's so interesting just the denial that people can get into where they don't think twice about, you know, climbing over boxes and feces and just trash, like, but they think it's good stuff that they want to save when it's literally like garbage. And so it really scares me, to be honest, because I don't ever want to become disillusioned in my hobby where I think, you know, that I am keeping it at a relatively normal, you know, size, and really I am a hoarder. Everyone else thinks I am, but I don't see it. It's scary. So yeah, it's tough. It is really, really tough. I think I'm lucky. I do have friends and family who would not let me get to that point. Not with just with dolls, with anything. I grew up with a mother who cleans houses professionally, so I was always taught to clean. So, I mean, I would never live with just like trash and filth, and, you know, it would never get like that. What would really disturb me, though, the episodes of like animal hoarding, where they would find like bodies of cats and other animals, and oof. Anyway, but it is tough because I'm thinking, like, I really am getting close to my limit here at my nursery, and I hate to say that because I do want all the babies, but I am getting to the point where, you know, right now I have, you know, my dolls out on my bed, on my king-sized bed, and it's fine, you know, it works, but, you know, I have to move them every night when I go to bed. Everyone does get crowded, I'm not gonna lie, you know, not everyone has like a bassinet or anything, and then, you know, every morning I put them back on the bed, and, you know, and it's nice because I do get to hold and, you know, at least spend a minute or two with my babies, even if I don't interact with them the rest of the day. But then, like, just with the accessories too, and the clothes, and when you run out of room and it's spilling out into all other areas of your home, it really does get to be a problem. So I think that, you know, collecting and hoarding can be a very fine line. It is very tough. I think, you know, most hoarders start out collecting, you know, whatever it is. Obviously there's always some sort of traumatic event 99.9% of the time. You know, it is a mental illness, and it was triggered by something happening in their life where maybe if you didn't have that particular event happen, you would have just been, you know, a collector per se. You know what I mean? But something pushes it to that hoarding level. And I just think it's really interesting to think about, like, what it would take and how close I could come to that, you know? So I think, like, once you do literally just run out of space and dolls are just, you know, piled in corners and clothes are thrown in every corner, you know, that's when it becomes a hoarding situation. And, you know, you do need to think about maybe cutting back a little or storing stuff, you know, that kind of thing. Because right now, I will say, it's going to be a busy week. I have 3 babies coming. One of them is a gift that I won't say too much about now, but I am very excited. I was gifted this doll from Melissa Valentine over at Melissa Valentine's nursery. So I am going to be doing a collab session with Melissa and Sandra over at Sandra's Frozen in Time Reborns. And I'm so excited. It'll probably be, I don't know, in the next few weeks. We don't have an exact date. You guys will definitely see that when it's posted, whenever we do that. But I didn't know that doing the collab, I also won a doll. So I'm super excited. So that doll should be arriving tomorrow. Another doll is being shipped out tomorrow because I couldn't resist. This was a super budget baby, under $200. So I couldn't resist, and I am still waiting on a Temu baby, which should hopefully be any day now. So yeah, this week, be prepared for several box openings. And then guys, I keep thinking, I'm like, okay, after this, what do I have room for? Like, not a whole lot. I do still want a baby for Christmas. I'm still like 85% sure I'm going to the Yofi Doll Show in Orlando right before Christmas. And of course, you know, I want to get a baby then. I'm not saying $800-900, but you know, a cuddle baby, something I really want to bring a baby home. And guys, that's pushing me up to about $40 now. So yeah, it's a problem until I move and have more room to really do a proper nursery. Yeah, it's gonna be time to cut back. But it's hard because like even giveaways, I'm like, it's free, you're not spending money on a doll, but do you have room? I think that's where I get stuck. Like if something is on clearance or just a really good deal, or free, you know, it's a giveaway. It's like, just because it's a giveaway doesn't mean I need it. Now, I'm only giving myself that advice. Everyone's different, but it's hard, right? Because it's free. And I was raised, you know, to be very budget conscious, you know, always check sales, always went to garage sales. So like, but if it's free, it's for me. And it's hard, but at a certain point, it's like, even a free doll, where are you going to put it? Where do you have room? Yeah, it's tough. It's a fine line. And of course, going on YouTube and watching videos of unboxings and of, you know, hauls and shopping trips and all that fun stuff, doesn't make it easy too. So, and even just browsing reborns.com, like it's triggering. So I am also just making this topic, you know, available to also hold myself accountable. To be like, Christina, remember when you said you really had to slow down and couldn't fit really many more babies? That's why, like, I honestly am thinking of one or two that I do want to maybe do a giveaway or sell for really, really cheap. So I'm still toying with that idea. Don't have anything set in stone. But yeah, so whatever happens, I just wanted little Ramona to get some screen time. And yeah, so that's about it, guys. Wow, so we covered sort of a wide gamut here. We you know, talked about 9/11. Let me know in the comments where you were that day. We showed some cute clothes with the haul. We did our giveaway winner. We talked about hoarding. So yeah, I really enjoyed just chatting about all these random topics with you guys. And thank you so much for watching. This is getting a bit longer for one of my videos. Usually, you know, I keep it so short and sweet. But I think Melissa and Sandra are rubbing off on me, you know. The longer I do this, just the more I talk in front of the camera. But I am going to get going so I can just finish putting stuff away, put my babies to bed, watch a movie, and relax. But yeah, so like I said, stay tuned for a few box openings this week. And we will see you guys next time. I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your week. And take care. Bye, guys.